Hey guys, today we're going to view a scrimmage that happened last month when I played. I sped it up so then we don't have to sit here all day. But I played Kaisa. I was testing Kaisa out for Hartford and I ended up playing Kaisa for Hartford. Didn't do too well. Went 3-3 and then I dropped, so then Sunday I could just relax. But here I open up with probably the best opening for Kaisa in my opinion, because I have removal, and as you'll see here, I hex tech ray, and just to get the trade. Like this matchup, you need units and you need point tempo. And Rockfell is a really good battlefield against so many of the decks at this time. I was playing it. I even played it in Hartford, and people weren't expecting it. But here I decided to get a point and develop. I was trying out Inferno in the deck, mostly because I saw Sinzari's list. This is a little after Vancouver, and Sinzari won best of, so I tried his list out, but with a few twists. And here it sucks because I have to let him develop, but I don't really have a choice. I wanted to save the student because the student is so important. Runevex is such a good card against the Kaisa because it hits basically everything in the deck. But without Smite, you're just not dealing with it. And I think I played one main and one side. I could be wrong. I could have done one main, two side. I just don't remember fully. But here I just go to get another unit to make the Ravenlooms bigger, and I'm gonna drop Watcher just to trade. I'd much rather have the Watcher in the end. The bigger the units, the better. The scary card with this matchup is probably only one, and it's Mirror Image. Mirror Image is probably the scariest card outside of Ruined Rex, just because it uses my units, and one of the best units in the game for red being Forerunner. They get so much more value out of my Forerunner than I do. So here I pretty much just develop Forerunner and try to develop a backline. Because in the end you want more units. And I'm pretty sure here we're joking around about how I'm screwing him over with Rockfell. Sorry, I was dying. Something, I don't know if he fixes this, because it's been so long since I've reviewed this, but he never paid for sacrifice. He's pretty stressed. He didn't want to play on stream, but I did. Mostly because I could review it, and hope for Hartford. Which, in the end, it did help because I played against two LeBlancs. And learning play lines better was easier. I can't remember if Cash, the streamer, his Twitch will be linked in the description, where you can watch the entire VOD. Because I played later against Master Yi for winning into top 4. I did, spoiler alert, I lost that. Master Yi is probably one of the toughest matchups for Kaisa if you don't know how to play against it. But here, him having multiple forerunners sucked. I think I lose this game in the end. I don't see a world where I won this. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. But I think I lose game 1, and win game 2 and 3. I will say, if I have another like watcher, you drop it here. It's the important card, and if I don't, then I don't have a choice but to swing out. Here, I just give him some extra cards. Oh, I guess I was at 6 points and win. I was wrong. Granted, it's been a while. As you see in the bottom left, it was 6-6, or it was June 6th. Oh my god. But I will say Kaisa still feels like a really strong deck. I don't regret taking her to Hartford at all, because at the time I thought she was unbeatable, especially in my local meta. Like, I was able to win a lot of games, and Kaisa just felt like if you knew how to play her and you had the skill, you just couldn't lose. But here I'm pretty sure I side in 1 or 2 smites. I side in a second Rengar, pouncing, and I don't know. I don't know what the 4th card would be. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the list fully. But yeah, here I think I throw Star Spring against his Windswept game, which is probably the worst thing to do. Mostly because you just give them all the best battlefields for that attack. Oh, I threw Ford Gate. Okay, maybe I wasn't on Star Spring. Because I thought I was on Rockfall, Star Spring, and Arena's Greatest. I know playing Arena's Greatest isn't my favorite thing in Kaisa, because I always feel like I am so far behind. If you don't have a turn 1, that battlefield just knows how to screw you over. But here I probably played Smite too aggressively. I should have let him have the draw. And killing his units is fine. Like, I didn't have a problem with doing any of that. It was more of like, I hurt myself on runes, and when I just could have saved it, instead of having the point tempo, because like I could have still got that battlefield, he would have got 1 card, and I shouldn't have been scared of that. And him getting Kaisa here, like, off a mirror image is just, it's the nuts, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think anything is gonna beat that at the moment. And then he gets free baited hook off of Mike Heises to find a 5 mic guy. This does not feel good. Alright, sorry about that. Had some dog drama going on. As you guys saw, I lost. I don't think it was even remotely close. I'll try to go back and add points to everything for you guys. But yeah, here I start Star Spring. I will say, like, trying Inferna out in the list didn't. To me, I didn't like it because it felt too aggressive. You guys saw it saved me a turn when I went to Singularity, and then he just had to sacrifice for his LeBlanc, which sucked, but I mean, there's not much I can do about it. I will say this game is probably one of the better games. Definitely went back and forth a bit. Let's see if I can slow it down. Alright, so we slow it down a little bit. It's still sped up a bit, but here I'm pretty sure I just go Raven Bloom up to Star Spring, and I think I'm supposed to just hold. Yeah, it's just hold interaction. Start playing the Star Spring and Kaisa like you have to play as if it's pretty much as if it's Reaver's Road. So, and since I have the Hex deck right, it's definitely more important to kill the LeBlanc. Don't let him get value off of it. Karthus needs to die. But I'm pretty sure all I have is Falling Star, and I don't want to just waste it. Because wasting it feels terrible on just one unit. Especially just Karthus. When he has no other unit, it doesn't matter. Him having Vi here isn't the best thing, but if I had something to trade with Karthus, you definitely do that. I must not have had anything for it, but it happens. And here I'm at 4 points now. And I have point tempo. Him using LeBlanc to get units that can't come off that battlefield is perfectly fine. Like, he can't do anything about it, right? And here I just cleared the board. Right, like, I don't think I can be upset about that. And then I just develop. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to tap that blue rune, so I also might have cheated. It probably doesn't matter. So here I definitely need to have point tempo still, because I'm pretty sure I go to 6. And then I go to 8. Holding both battlefields is fine, but it's not the best thing to do. Or I'm at 6 points and I'm trying to just get to 8. So he plays Hidden Blade. Probably not the greatest idea. He could have. Oh, I guess actually it was, because he needed points. He's so far behind, so you know it makes sense. But it never feels good to Hidden Blade your opponent. From playing Victor for so long, it was like if I Hidden Bladed my opponent, then I was in a real bad spot, or I was about to win and I needed to save that unit. But here, I'm pretty sure he lets me go unchecked. So, like, that was best case scenario. I lost a Yordle, who in the end doesn't matter enough. And being able to have Ferris alive and Kaisa alive going into any turn feels great. Like, I'm holding all the tempo in the world at the moment, and he's not. I will say, I have Falling Star Smite. That's the best combo right now because I get to kill Karthus. Okay, so I chose to develop, and I think hold up runes. Maybe not. Yeah, killing Karthus is important. Because if he just gets to play the baited hook that he has in hand and get free value off of that, it's not good. I think right now he's just trying to find an answer. I think the scariest thing that he can find is Rune Rex, and that's what I was scared of here. So stupefying, making it to where he can't, is so important. Because I think I hold here to 8. Him getting the 2 units is fine. It's him finding the Rune Rex and being able to just kill it and making it to where he can't was so important. And he even saw it. So I forced him to try to develop. I think this is where he realizes I just win. Yeah. So, I will say, for those of you that don't know, if you ever play against LeBlanc, and it's the baited hook version, you have a chance to respawn to baited hook before it dies. I think. Yeah, it's before it dies. Because it creates a stack, because you're targeting a unit. So I like how I just almost said I cheated. But yeah, it creates a stack because if you're able to Starcross or Gust it, that said unit, then they don't get the trigger. They look for like they can't even find a 0. They can't find a scuttle crab off of that. They just look at 5 and pitch it to the bottom. It's basically what they do because they have no more target anymore. And it's do as much as you can do in this game. But yeah, past that, thanks guys for hanging out with me and reviewing a very, very old skirmish game. Past that, I'll see you guys later.